Bénéteau First 30, ready for a test. Follow us. Let's start as usual with some technical details about this boat, but to do that, this time I've called in the expert, or rather, Marco Ackler from Neomarine. Here on Lake Como, Neomarine is the sailing reference point for the Barce Velandi Neomarine group, so I'll hand it over to him for the technical information from a true sailor. Marco, tell us your thoughts, not so much about whether it's beautiful or not, but more importantly, some technical details about the boat, since you know it well by now.
How do you want me to do it? With the technical data,
Okay, that's perfect.
9.35 meters by 2.99, 3,040 kilograms displacement. Let's consider we have 1,200 kilograms just in the keel bulb, so it's truly a light displacement boat or a 30-footer, 30 square meters of mainsail, 30 of jib, 100 square meters of Gennaker. So plenty of power to have fun with. Great stuff. Let's also take a look together at some descriptive details of the boat, or rather how this fantastic First 30 is configured. What do you think? The cockpit is that of a purely sporty boat, so it's an ideal boat for racing, but not only that. And the cockpit is a classic example of this, because it's completely open, but everything you see in the middle is there for racing or for sailing with sportiness and speed on the water.
Well, here on Lake Como, we're ready to set sail, so let's head into the wind. The SZPEG bag is open. We're at the mainsail. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. The problem, it's not a problem. 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 It's not.
Problem, it's not a problem, it's not a problem, it's not a problem. Thank you. Amazing. In 3 seconds, our sails are up at the bow, ready to sail.
We're sailing upwind, 10 knots of wind, 6 knots of boat speed. Not bad.
Look how easy it is. You can steer the tiller of this boat with such ease. Obviously, we have 2 rudder blades and just 1 tiller. Our leeward blade is working for better handling. The windward one is half out of the water. The boat doesn't pull at all. We're close hauled, sailing tight to the wind. Let's remember that the same boat can be ordered either with our transom traveler, thank you, with everything I've shown you before and its ease of use, but also with the German system, so with a solution that's more for sailors, more convenient, where our main sheet is led back to the mast and then comes directly to this winch. So, in that case, the helmsman will have the main sheet on this winch. And in this position, he'll have his right hand on the helm and his left hand on the main sheet.
Marco, show me, but do a nice tack. All by yourself, everything? I'm just here holding the camera. Everyone does.
Their own thing, so I'll say my crew is here.
Exactly.
Even the adjustment of the backstay is really precise, as they say on this boat. So Bénéteau designed a backstay adjustment that works through this sheet. We have an 8-to-1 cascade that allows for excellent mechanical advantage. Barce, Bellandia and Neomarine have also developed another system so that the boat can be sailed solo or double-handed. And in racing, of course, to have even more precise adjustment and even more convenience for the helmsman, both on the starboard and port sides, by splitting the adjustment of our backstay, or backstay as we like to say in English.
Marco, excuse me, but could you please give me another detailed reason why you truly and genuinely consider this particular boat to be a real, authentic sports boat?
So, another special detail that you find only on a boat that's truly focused on performance is the adjustment of the vang, both on the right and left sides, so through this jammer, obviously both windward and leeward. Or the adjustment of the vang, which on a planing boat with a Gennaker is essential to avoid accidental jibes downwind, so it's within reach of the crew both windward and leeward. We always have our vang sheet readily available at hand. It's truly our safety, our possible means of rescue in case of an accidental jibe. We rely on it for our safety whenever we are out on the water.
Thank you, awesome. Now let's see how to hoist the Gennaker by yourself. Always Marco at work, of course. The only thing I have to do is this thing. Here, I'll hold this tiller for you. Yes. He tells me to steer it well even while planing. The
Boat, it's still there with just 2 fingers. It's really awesome to handle this boat, and as I said, it's almost embarrassing how easy it is to sail at high speeds.
Let's also take a look at some details on the deck. Follow us. Marco, just to understand, since you told me this First can be had in 2 versions, but in the version we're looking at now, we have 2 points. But is there only one Gennaker? What do we do with 2 points?
Well, this shows us how the boat is designed and how much attention is paid to performance. The boat already has 2 fixed points for our tack point, one for the Gennaker at the masthead and one for the code 0, which are those asymmetrical bow sails. They're cut a bit flatter and are usually used under 10 knots to always achieve maximum performance. Furthermore, our first 30 in this regatta configuration comes standard. By standard, I mean always in the race version, with 3 halyards at the mast already set up and led back to the cockpit, one for our masthead Gennaker, which is almost 100 square meters. Let's remember the second is our fractional Gennaker, which is a slightly smaller Gennaker that's usually used above 25 knots. And the third, our third halyard, is for the code 0. And the real treat is that this halyard is even equipped with a purchase system. 2 to 1.
Okay, and
It's used to improve efficiency and reduce effort, because for those who are handling maneuvers in the cockpit, this
this is not just for sporting or technical reasons during a race, but also for cruising.
simply. Yes, so let's remember that we're on an easy planning boat, so a boat that goes fast but is meant to be easy for everyone. And so these small solutions like the 2 to 1 halyard for the Cunningham help with maneuvering, make handling easier.
So it's an athletically styled boat, really designed to be used by many enthusiasts, not just racers.
Exactly.
Not just a sporty boat, but also a comfortable one, both for the sporty people on board and for those who are less sporty or our guests. The central table can obviously be opened and closed to completely clear the passageway. Thank you. Owner's cabin at the bow, so a double bed. 2 very comfortable benches, which can also be used as 2 additional beds, basically. We have an aft cabin, the galley where the camera is pointed, but I'll show it to you soon. And right as you go down the stairs on the right, there's the entrance to the bathroom, once all the edges are finished. For your truly fantastic regatta, a spacious double bed that is super comfortable with great headroom and onboard comfort is absolutely guaranteed. The aft cabin, in terms of length, presents no problems at all. We have plenty of space available. So we have 3 levels of height. The height at the entrance, where a person can stand upright. Then we have a second height, like this, where I can easily sit on the bed. But the bed extends forward, and we have over 2.20 meters in bed length. It's a true double bed, because we have a width just like a bed at home. But let's go take a look at the bathroom too. So I open my door, which is 100% lightweight, and here we go. It's huge, really wide and comfortable, with a built-in shower. If you don't want to miss any of our nautical tips or our water tests, all you have to do is subscribe right here to this channel. And from Lake Como on this beautiful day, all that's left for me to say is fair winds together with Marco from Neomarine, and always keep an eye on the weather.